Hello. I didn't realize the last day was the last day. There was no announcement. There was no ceremony. There was no clean ending. Just an ordinary moment that quietly closed a door behind it. For a long time, this felt permanent. It felt like something that could return to whenever it needed grounding, comfort, or proof that something stayed the same. It held memories that still feel warm even now. Laughter that echoed without effort. Silence that didn't need explaining. Days that didn't rush me out of them. But, time has a way of changing the shape of things without asking for permission. What once fit naturally now feels distant. Like a room I still recognize, but no longer belong in. So there's a sadness in that, a deep, honest sadness. Because endings don't only take away what was bad, they take the good with them too. They take the one who didn't know yet that this wouldn't last. But still, we're grateful. Not everything gets a beginning worth mourning at the end. If something hurt to let go of, it must have meant something real. So, this is a goodbye. Let's see who's in the house today. We've got some questions, and Panerai Ferrari says, "What the fuck? What's the end mean? I'm late." Well, better late than never. Who else is in the house? Tickle My Talk is here. JT, Mrs. Wilkinson. Jim Coles says, "It's all over, Red Rover." Easy Company's in the house. One You See It says, "Rest in peace." Jigadwa says, "This is the end. It definitely is the end. I can assure you it is the end." Mikey Cassio is singing a song. Scratchy is saying good evening to everybody. ABC, My Way by Old Blue Eyes. JT is saying, "Rest in peace, Archieverse, 2010 to 2026. Is that how many years? Is it really? Fuck, I didn't even know it's 2010. 2010. 10, 20, 16 years? Fuck, 16 years. It's a long time. Marcus Mandel is in the house. Mrs. Wilkinson says, "I want a clean ending, not like a distressed mattress ending." Okay. JT says, Lux is gonna go rogue and spill the beans on all of Archie's Ladyboy adventures. Now that would be a crazy episode. Angelic Slayer in the house, a legend. Is this it? Well, it is the end. I know that for sure, Angelic. It's in the title. It's on the screen. It says the end. It's the end. Marcus Mandel, if someone really tried his best, it was our dear Luxie. Now, here's the thing, okay? On that statement by Marcus, did I really try my best? I mean, there's always room for improvement. There's always room to do better. So I can't really. I don't like that catchphrase that Archie says. Is this? Oh, I tried my best. There's always room for improvement. But I did try. And I was the punching bag for the Archieverse in many cases. Yeah, even recently, a day or two ago, I got oh shit, I got accused. I got accused of all this crazy stuff with zero receipts, zero proof, not even a hint of a proof. But the first name that comes out of everyone's mouth is, oh, it's Luxie. Luxie did this. Luxie. Oh, it's Luxie. Sure, I'll be the punching bag. No problem with that. And I have been. And I don't have any issues with that. I'm happy to comply. I can be the punching bag. But one thing is for sure, whether you like me or hate me, I've caused controversy, drama, chaos, a few laughs here and there. And that is what the Archieverse is all about. It's a roller coaster ride. It's the ups, it's the downs, it's the lefts, it's the right. Because if it was a flat line, it would be boring as fuck. So sure, I could be blamed and accused of all kinds of things, but I do know how to cause chaos. I do know how to cause things to go crazy, whether it's up or down or left or right. It is definitely a roller coaster when Luxie is in town. You can't take that from me. It's never just flatline. Oh, is it 39 mil or 40 mil? Pre-ceramic or ceramic? Blue bezel or black bezel? That is for sure. I don't do that. Whether it's a good thing or a bad thing, it is what it is. But it's the end. Panerai Ferrari, $2 Australian. Please be honest. Is the show ending tonight? Well, the show will end tonight, as it does, as it will. So yes, the show will end tonight, as it ended yesterday night, and as it ended the night before, and as it ends every night. So yeah, I can assure you of that the show will end tonight. But the question is, please be honest, is the show? Yeah, that's the question, and I've answered the question. Is the show ending tonight? Well, this show is definitely ending tonight. It's not. Well, I don't know. Well, it says okay, so it's all bullshit. Is what all bullshit? See, this is why people hate me. They fucking hate me. They seethe inside of them. They can't stand it. This is why people get angry at me. Because sometimes they think one thing and maybe it's another thing. Panerai Ferrari says the end bullshit. No, it's not fake. I can guarantee you it's not fake. The fake end bullshit. No, it's not fake. It's definitely not fake. Appreciate your $2 question. It's definitely not fake. We got another question here. $2 Never end this show. And thank you, Angelic. Thank you for supporting these shows. And I've said this a few times, and I'll keep saying it. And I appreciate you always supporting these shows. And you are a fucking legend, Angelic. You, my sir, my friend, my dearest, the honorable, whatever name you would like to put on it, are an epic guy. You have brought so much epic comedy into the Archieverse. And yeah, you are a fucking legend. I have to say that. Never end the show. Well, unfortunately, the show does end every day. It starts and it ends. So, yeah, unfortunately, the show will end today when it ends. Panerai Ferrari, $2 fake news. But what is the news? Panerai Ferrari, what is the news? I have not given too much details of what I'm referring to. And this goes along with what I was just saying. It is the end. And it's very, very sad. And it's a deep, honest sadness. It's an end of an era, that's for sure. I can say that. I can say that it is an end of an era. There's the question that I was looking for. Thank you. Finally, we have found a gentleman that could figure it out. Sucklehorn is in the house. What is it the end of, Lux? Very good question. And I'm going to share that news in a few moments. I would explain everything, and I will put everyone's minds to rest. But I can guarantee you, it is the end. But that is the question. The end of what? What is it the end of? Just before we get to what it is the end of, let's see who else is in the chat. We've got 60 people in the house at the moment. Thank you all for joining, and thank you for the super chats. It's very kind of you guys. Fake news. It's not fake news. I don't know what you're thinking about, but it's not fake news that it is the end. But what is it the end of? That is the question. So Mr. Daniel Quack says, "Is this because of Curly's AI?" I don't know. What I don't even watch Curly shows. What has Curly done now? Let me guess. Fat shaming. Can you let me know? Or maybe don't let me know. I probably don't want to know, to be honest. But yeah, I mean, hey, regarding the fat shaming, yeah, I'm fat, big deal. A few people like to, oh, Luxy, you fucking fat piece of lard, Luxy, you fat piece of shit, Luxy, you fucking beach ball, you this, you that. Yes, I'm fat. And so what? It's like child's play. It's like, yeah, I'm fat. It's like you're in kindergarten. Oh, you've got a big nose. Oh, you've got 4 eyes. Oh, you've got blonde hair. Oh, you're fat. Oh, you're skinny. Yes, I'm fat. Correct. But no, Mr. Daniel Craig, let me know. It'd be interesting to see. Maybe he can share it with us if it's something interesting. Um, uh, uh, okay, we got a question here. Tickle my tuck. The end of Bateman. No, not that I know of. That's no, not the end of Bateman. Bateman will be back shortly. Panerai Ferrari, what the fuck is Lux smoking tonight? Nothing. I don't smoke. You know what? I have never smoked a single cigarette. I've never smoked anything. Nothing. I've never smoked anything once in my life. Yeah, I don't even know what it tastes like. Anything. Hey, we got some support. We got a super chat. Nelson Oliveira in the house. Good to see you, Nelson. Nelson, I've got a subject coming up that you're gonna fucking love. So I'm really appreciative to see Nelson watching today. 10 Canadian dollars. He's got a question. Is oh now is this the start of the Easy and Marcelo show? Fuck, that would be interesting. So this is the end of an era, correct? It is the end. I'm not lying. And it is the end of an era. I'm not lying at that. So that is not fake news. Is this the start of the Easy and Marcelo show? I don't know. But man, put ones in the chat if you would like the Easy and Marcelo show. I don't think I'd want it though, to be honest, because it would just be two guys going, hey, hey, one's in the chat. It would just be a clown show. It would be a clown show. Nelson's putting ones. Marcus Mendel is putting ones. Discount is definitely putting ones. 111111111. It would be torture, but that's the thing. That's the Archieverse, right? And that's why I said before that you can hate me, people can hate me, but I've caused a lot of chaos. I've caused a lot of drama, a lot of ups, a lot of downs, a lot of lefts, a lot of rights. That's for sure, and that's what it's all about: creating entertainment. Entertainment can be all forms, whether it's dark entertainment, light and funny entertainment, or some mind-twisted, crazy entertainment. That's for sure with me. You don't know what's real and what's not. And I like to keep it that way. I like to keep people guessing. Keeps people on the edge of their seats, on the edge of their toes. Thank you, Nelson. Hey, I mean, I think Nelson's put some ideas into Easy's heads now. So you never know. We'll see what happens. Thank you, Nelson. And Nelson, along with Angelic, has been an absolutely epic supporter of this show. And I want to put my hand on my heart and say thank you to you, Nelson, for supporting these shows. And I hope you've enjoyed these shows. Some of the shows have been shit. Like yesterday, it was fucking shit. Some of the shows have been fucking epic and crazy. But you know the gig. 365. Okay, it's no longer 365 days, but let's say 330 days, 340, something like that. Over 300 days a year. This show is live. It's pretty hard to to create some entertainment when there's lulls, there's nothing really happening. So yeah, you can count on me to cause some chaos, or to give it a spike, give it a bit of an injection of something. Let's see. ABC's in the house. ABC.com is okay. I don't know what he's referring to. Matt Lindell, pure shit. Where is the pontiff? I don't know. I don't know where he is. So we got ones in the chat, ones in the chat, ones in the chat. Dr. Boggs -9. Okay. Just add Poway to the easier Marshall show. That would be just chaos. JT, I find it really hard to watch Marcelo. The giggling, I can't handle it. If Easy wants to jump on, he's welcome to jump on. I don't know if he's busy or if he's teaching, or who knows, but the link's in the chat. Angelic Slayer, AC3 hates Lux nowadays. We need to welcome Lux back to the scum. But the scum? Who's in the scum group? Who's the scum group? Shit, I don't think I've seen that group. The scum? Fuck, the scum of the earth. He hates me when... It's true, Archie does hate me sometimes, and he hates me when I do, like he says HR is atcha. He doesn't like it when I don't agree with him. If I'm not a yes man, he doesn't agree with it, and that's where he goes, oh, you're passive aggressive. That's when he doesn't like me, when I don't agree with him, or if I call him out on something that he thinks is true and it's not true. Yes, man, I can't do it right now. I'm in a hotel, so I can't scream at the top of my voice. But yes, that was comedy gold. I was in my car, and so I could do it. I was in my car. For those that didn't see that, the Poway impression, and I just screamed at the top of my voice. I think it was like something crazy. I think it was like that, but it was like really. It was exactly what Poway was doing at the time. And I even freaked out Poway. Even Poway couldn't handle it. He was scared. He was freaking out. Easy company. Jesus, get on with it, Luxy. All right. We'll get on with it. I'm just going to read a couple more comments. Tickle my tuck. Thanks to the Archieverse, I've ended bike riding today. I don't want to shit in Lycra. Oh, that's way too much information. Oh shit. Nah, come on, Discount. You hate me. Come on, Discount. You hate me. I love Lux more than Easy. No, I don't believe that. Easy's cool. Nelson says Archie is low effort on vacation. Yeah, he is low effort in Australia, but he is fucking low effort on vacation. And I have some news regarding that. I'm going to be meeting Archie soon. Me and Archie hopefully will be meeting up. So yeah, let's see what we can do. I don't know if I can gonzo it because my internet is not the greatest. I've got the highest speed plan, but it only gives me 10 megabit speed, 10 megabit per second speed. So I can't guarantee, but I will try. That will be sure. I will definitely try. So look out for Archie and Lux live in China, coming soon to a screen near you. I will try to gonzo it. So that is kind of Archie kind of spilled the beans yesterday on the Luxury show a little bit. I don't think anyone really caught on to it too much because I was telling Archie to not say too much. But yeah, Archie and Lux live. We're gonna try, or he's not gonna fucking try. We know that. I'm going to try to do a gonzo. Me and Archie, I'll try and get some streams going, but I can't guarantee it. I know I can guarantee that I'll try, but if it fucks, it fucks. But I'll try. I'll try, and we'll see how it goes. We'll see how it goes. So I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do the gonzo, Archie and Lux gonzo live in China. I will try it. I will try it. But there's no guarantees it'll work. So don't beat me up if it doesn't fucking work, okay? Angelic Slayer, $2 Aussie. Yeah, yesterday was garbage. It was garbage on another level. It was shit. And the problem was yesterday is that I use VPNs and stuff, and the VPNs sometimes go down, or the signals or the speeds aren't very good. So sometimes I think there's problems, and I've been using VPNs for like 6 months. I've been saying it many times. And yesterday I was thinking that the VPN wasn't working because Archie was literally, I'd ask him a question and it would just be silence. And then I'd be like, yeah, so are you there? And he'd be like, silence. And he'd go, yeah. I'm like, okay, is everything fine? Is the internet fine? Yeah. So why can't you answer my question? I don't want to answer your question because you're passive aggressive. I was just like, what the fuck? It was just weird. It was weird. I think he was in one of those moods. But either way, we love Archie. We love Archie. Whether his low effort Archie or normal effort Archie, we love him all the same. So yeah, thank you, Angelic. I'm sorry about yesterday's show. I did try. So hopefully today's show will be a little bit better. Hopefully. It's just me, myself, and I. So if anyone wants to jump on, they are welcome to. I will put the link in the chat. If not, all good, all good. I understand. I see. No worries. Well, no one's forcing you to watch it, Stephen Imperatrix. No one is forcing you to be here. If you don't want to watch, no worries. No worries. It's all good. You can watch something else. Just 1 second. Let me check something. Yeah, so is there anything else I need to read out before we get to what is the end? Angelic Slayer, they had a rough one, Lux. A lot of shit talk. Your show is a better show, believe me, 100%. What's he referring to? They had a rough one. Who's they? Who's they? I couldn't see any other message. Who's they? I don't know who they is. Let me know in the chat. JT says, we are the scum, we are the swine, we are the stars of the firing line. Hey, Anti-Commie, good to see you. Hey. Archie wants me to go to Vietnam, but I don't know if I'm gonna go. I got a ton of stuff going on myself in China, so I don't know if I'm gonna go. Maybe not. I might go to the Philippines around that time, so I'm not sure. We'll see what happens. You never know. Mr. Daniel Quack, $2 super sticker. Thank you for the super sticker. Let me check because I have to change the modules to see what is the super. Let me see if I can see it. Spoiler alert. Okay, let's get to it. The spoiler alert is in. Spoiler alert! Spoiler alert! Soccerhorn also says it's the end of Archie's holiday in China. Is that the shtick, Lux? It's the end of Archie's holiday in China. Spoiler alert! Spoiler alert! What is it the end of? So, all of you guys in the chat have assumed that it's the end of the Luxy show. Well, in a way, me saying the show ends every show. That I'm being a passive aggressive cunt. That is true. But no, unfortunately not. It's not the end of the Luxy show yet, just yet. But it might be. If we don't get enough support, it might be the end. That is for sure. I'm going to try and improve the shows. I'm going to try to get some gonzo with Arch. So hopefully over the next few days, we'll get you some fucking content. I can't guarantee it, but I will try. So what is it the end of? Because it is the end. That was true. And here it is. I'm going to share the screen. It is the end. It is the end. It wasn't a lie. It was not clickbait. Who was saying it was clickbait? There you go. Panerai Ferrari says fake news. It wasn't fake news, Panerai. It wasn't. It wasn't fake news, but it is the end. And you can see on the screen, that is the Tesla website. Let me check the stock market of Tesla stock. Let me see. Tesla stocks. I hope you guys don't have stocks in Tesla. It might be the time to sell. This is not financial advice, but let's see. How's it going the last... Yeah, the stock is down. It's down 3% in the last 5 days. It's gone down over 3% in the last 5 days. Is this the end of Tesla? No, it's not the end of Tesla, but this is pretty shocking news. It is the end of production. Tesla will stop production of the Model S and Model X cars. So their most popular cars, they are ending. And it's the fucking end. I'm pretty shocked, to be honest, that Tesla is stopping production of the Model S and the Model X. And that's the end. It's an end of a fucking era. Tesla pretty much brought in the whole... Is that all? I mean, I never said what it was the end of. You thought all kinds of stuff. I can't control your mind. Panerai, I can't control what you're thinking. Is that all? I mean, what did you think it was, Panerai? I mean, fuck. But it is. It's the end of the Tesla production. Model S and Model X. And what are they going to replace this production with? They're going to fucking build robots. Okay? Elon has said he is going to build Tesla robots. So it could be the end as well, not just of the car production. It could be the end of the fucking world. This is a serious stuff, Panerai. It's the end of the fucking world. Because if they start the production of these robots, these humanoid robotic robots that will replace the police, it could be. I'm just guessing. Theoretically, we don't know fully, but it could replace the police force. It could replace all kinds of stuff. It could replace secretaries, receptionists. It could replace you order food in a restaurant, a waitress. It could replace the waitress. It could clean. It could remove the cleaners. It could be the end of a lot of things. It could be the end of a lot of things, having these robots roaming around doing all the day-to-day chores. Discount, yes, discount. Yes, that's a good one, discount. I'm not going to bring that comment up. You can see it in the chat. Uh, it is the end, guys. Panerai, I hope Panerai, can I get you on because you're into this kind of stuff, Panerai? Can we get you on because I want to know what you think. Is it the end if the robots come over and take over? And I'd like to know what Nelson thinks as well, because Nelson is into his electric cars. Are you shocked, Nelson, to see that Tesla is stopping production? Nelson saying, I think he's going to offer a cheaper EV before China offers one. Model S is expensive. Yeah, it's very expensive. And also, Nelson, because I did promise you I've got some stuff for you and some stuff that you might be interested in. So I'm going to share on the screen right now a video that I took today. Let me see if I can share it. Hopefully you might get some sound as well. So I think one of the reasons why Tesla is Elon is stopping production of these cars is because of the Chinese. I think they have took over the market for these cars. Because if you look at some of the Chinese electric cars, they are way more advanced, way better than the Teslas. Tesla's like old hat compared to what the Chinese can do. I just want to share this little video. This is probably a brand of Chinese cars that you've never heard of ever in your life. Even the grill, just have a look at the grill. Look for little spots. This grill is all LEDs. And it's like a star show. It's fucking amazing. So just have a quick look. Have a quick look. See if you spot some pretty funky shit. And these cars, put some prices in the chat in US dollars. How much do you reckon these cars cost? Okay, and you see some of the technology is fucking epic. I'll turn the volume down. I don't know if you can hear it anyway. But have a look at some of these electric cars. The Chinese companies are taking over in the electric market. Nelson saying 25,000. That's US. Hopefully, 25,000 US. Look at the interior. Let me just pause this. One thing that I love about Chinese EVs, and Nelson knows this because I spoke to Nelson on the shows many a time about Chinese EVs. I'm not a particular fan of EVs in general, but I have to give respect to the Chinese for the interior, the colors, the design. They bring, you know what I really hate? I hate a black leather interior car. It is so fucking boring. Just the same old black leather. Every fucking car is black leather. It's so fucking boring. Can we not get some colors? Can we not get some fucking two tones? I mean, yeah, sure, you might be able to get a cream interior once on a blue moon, or a bit of tan very rarely. But look at this. Look at this. Look at the lighting. Look at the special features. Let me point some things out because you might not see it. You see here above the center screen, there's a little pod thing that's jumping out on the top of the dash. I believe that's like a air freshener. Like you put oils in it, like essential oils and stuff, and it will diffuse the oils, and you get all different scents. I believe that's what it is. I might be completely wrong. I didn't take too much time to look at this car, but I've seen those in these Chinese electric cars. Pretty fucking cool. Essential oils and pods and fragrances you can put in there to diffuse. And another thing is, look at the space. You get a pretty decent space for a little compact car. You get a nice colored interior. You got all of the LEDs, the lightings. It's fucking nice. And this brand, here's the brand. There it is. You've probably never heard of it. Voya. That is the brand, Voyah. Voya. Nelson says China has the best bus and taxi setup. They do. 100% they do. Check out the buses. BYD make pretty much all the buses. Now, I'm going to take you to a car that is like a mini Rolls Royce. Have a look at this car just coming up, the last car that I go to. That is like a baby Rolls Royce. Okay, here we come in. We come in. Look at this. I'm not saying it's a Rolls Royce, but I get a kind of feeling it's kind of inspired a bit by Rolls Royce. Have a look at it and you'll see my point. It's a bit, obviously it's way shorter. Look at the alloys. Look at that. You'll see from the front. The front is more kind of Rolls Royce-esque. ABC says, "Wow's Royce, wow's Royce." And tell me the price of this car. This is the car that I wanted to price. I'm sorry. Tell me the price of this car. How much in the chat do you reckon for this car? Look at the interior. Look at the stitching. Look at the colors. It's like burgundy red. It's fucking nice. It's nice. It's a pleasure to sit in. It's beautiful. Again, you got all the LEDs, massage, heated seats, everything you could ever want. Big space in the back. And the one thing I love that you get in a Rolls Royce is the working table. If you're in a Rolls Royce, you need a nice working table to put your laptop. Matthew Moore is saying 55,000 US dollars. Thank you, Matthew Moore. Look at that nice working table. All leather seats, all the works, all the mod. You got cameras on the side, security cameras on the sides. Okay, have a look at the front, and hopefully you'll see what I'm saying. Kind of like Rolls Royce-esque. All right, so let's see what the chat is saying, and I'll tell you the price. Give me some prices in the chat. What do you think? What do you think? Where do you hang your polo shirts? Is that BYD? No, it's not BYD. It's called Voyah, V-O-Y-A-H. Someone's saying 19,000 New Zealand. Scratch is saying 45,000. It's not really a clone. It's just kind of Rolls Royce-esque. Okay, Paul is saying 70,000 British pounds, he's guessing. We need some more guesses. And you might be shocked. You might be shocked either because it's too high or it's too low. But I think you'll be shocked. I think you will be shocked. 55,000 Aussie. Any more? Any more? $88. Well, yeah, they always put the eights. They always put the eights. Is it road legal? Says Angelic Slayer. Of course it's road legal. Of course it is. Of course. Any more guesses? 10,000 says Matt Lindor. Nelson is saying 60,000. Okay, the price. Trying for saying £35. Is that £35,000? All right. Here we Angela says, oh fuck, what's Angela says? 19,009. Today only 19,990 pounds or dollars. All right, the price, I'll give it to you in pounds because it's easy to convert into Aussie. The price in pounds is 23,000 pounds. 23,000 pounds. So that's about 46,000 Aussie dollars. 46,000 Aussie dollars. So basically, the price, I think, of Archie's second-hand BMW, brand spanking new, off the showroom floor for 46,000 Australian dollars. I fucking think it's amazing. Cheap as chips. Hell yeah, cheap as chips. Fucking hell, when you see it. Crazy Panerai Ferrari. Fuck, Angelic Slayer. I was close with 45,000. There you go. There you go. Get two. One for the missus and one for yourself. I it's not expensive. It's not. It's not for what you get. I think it's cheap. I was so shocked when she told me. But that's the base model. She told me that's the base model. If you want more bells and whistles, you pay a little bit more, but it's not too much more. Yeah. So there you go. There you go. 46,000 Aussie dollars. Angelic says 19,990 wasn't bad. On discount, it might actually be sold for that. Yeah, second hand. X demo maybe. Isn't that what Archie got? X demo. I think he got X demo. But I think this is the future. I think this is why it's the end for Elon Musk, because I can tell you for sure, in Thailand, in Malaysia, throughout Southeast Asia, throughout these developing countries, people are buying Chinese EVs because they are budget friendly. And you get a lot of stuff for your money. You get a lot of tech for your money. So if whether they come to America or Europe or the UK, there is some already in the UK, but whether they get a lot more coming in, who knows? But if they can't get into the West, they will take over the developing markets, such as other countries like South America, India, Africa, Southeast Asia. Let me know in the chat. And in Australia, is Chinese EVs a big thing, or are they pretty rare? I'm not in Australia, so I haven't got a clue. Sorry. So you have to let me know in the chat. Do you see the Chinese EVs taking over? Because I see it in Southeast Asia. Panerai Ferrari says in the US you buy a US made Tesla. In China you buy a Chinese made Tesla. What's the difference? Whether it's made by the hands of a American or by the hands of a Chinese, what's the difference? I don't see any difference. Let me know. Nelson says all over Europe and Canada in 2026. There you go. Taking over Europe and Canada. Will they take over America if Tesla is backing out? If Tesla is backing out of the EV market, are they basically saying we've been defeated? Is that what it is? Is that what it is? Yeah. The price. I said it. I said the price. The price, bro. The price, bro. What do you mean by the price, bro? Australia has no car industry, so yes, we have a lot more. But you might. How do you mean you don't have a car industry? You mean like made in Australia, or how do you mean by that? Because I know for a fact that the Mazdas that are made in Thailand are shipped to Australia. I think I know that's the case, but I don't know if all of them are shipped to Australia. But I know that a lot of the Mazda cars that are created in Thailand are sold in Australia. I don't know about Archie's BMW, where that was made. I think he said it a few times, where his BMW was made. Yeah, Polestar. Nelson Oliver says Polestar built in the US already. There you go. Polestar, a Chinese EV company. There you go. I didn't know that. Polestar being built in the US. Panerai says, no, you asked the difference between us. Oh, okay. Thank you. Sorry, I get sidetracked. Thank you, Panerai. No, you asked the difference between US Tesla and Chinese Tesla. The operating cost equals lower price in China. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know if it's the same price or lower. I don't know. Maybe I'm not sure. I don't know if it just takes more of a profit margin. I don't know. I don't know if he passes that price cut on to the Chinese or not. Actually, that's a good question. Let me search. Is a Tesla made in China cheaper retail price? Let me check. What does it say? Yes, Tesla vehicles manufactured in China are generally cheaper in retail price compared to the United States. Those produced in China are 30 to 40%. That is a big fucking difference. Here we go. There you go, Panerai. Welcome to the show. 30 to 40% cheaper in China.
Yes. Can you hear me all right?
Yes.
Oh, good. Yeah, you're driving me crazy, so I had to jump on to explain a few things about the car market.
Thank you. Well, at least we managed to get you on.
All right. So firstly, the US, they have tariffs. So they'll have 100% tariff on all Chinese imported cars,
Yes.
right? Because they've got a car industry. So they're going to protect their car industry.
Yes.
And that 100% tariff was actually put in place by Joe Biden. Wasn't even Donald Trump that did that. So that's one thing. The other thing too is Tesla's focusing on the cyber taxi. So
Okay.
they're really focusing on you'll basically have a subscription and you'll book a car, and you can also own Tesla cars, and then you can put them back on the app so people can actually rent your own car when you're not using it. So there's a whole thing around that as well. So I'm not sure what's happening.
Can I ask
Yeah.
you a question regarding the cyber taxes? Because
Yeah.
you might know, I haven't seen any updates. He's been promising these taxes for like 5 or 10 years. Is that correct? Like it's been a really long time coming, right? Do you know any updates? Is it ever going to be really a reality? It's like the cyber truck,
Yeah.
not the
Yeah.
truck, but
No.
the
It'll be a reality because the self-driving. Look, you look at how quickly the self-driving technology has come onto the market, and it's passed regulations that allow the self-driving cars. So it's all next generation, right? So I think it has to get.
have they really have they approved fully autonomous self-driving? Like fully, you take your hands off the wheel and it just drives?
Well, I think at the moment you have to still be at the wheel and take control if something goes wrong. But I think that essentially it's going to get to a point where the cars will drive better than humans can drive the cars. So I think that's the idea of the cyber taxis. It gets to a point, the automated systems
Yeah.
are that good that legally, yes, they can just drive themselves, and you just basically book one and it drives.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then with the Chinese market, so yes, so Tesla has a factory in China. Yeah, you pulled that up already, but they make it's like back in the old days, Volkswagen, they still do it. Volkswagens are everywhere in China because they just set up factories in China that they make the Chinese Volkswagen.
Yeah, I have noticed that the Volkswagen. There is a lot of Volkswagen. I did notice that.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. So they're not stupid. They protect their Tesla is going to be around. They're very Elon Musk is the world's richest man for a reason. You know,
Yeah.
smart, very smart guy. That's all I wanted to say. And I thought the show was ending because I came in a little bit late and I just saw the end and 2026 the end. So I just assumed. And Archie made a comment in one of the live streams in the morning, our morning, saying that the Luxy show had ended, and yeah, you weren't on for a couple of days as well. So I was like, "Fuck, show's over." But hopefully not.
Hello?
You there? Can you hear
Yeah,
me?
can you hear me? Yeah, I'm back now. Can you hear me now?
Yeah, I can hear.
Okay, so I couldn't hear you because when I clicked to download something, suddenly it fucked my internet now. So
Oh,
I've stopped
okay.
the download.
All right. Well, it's nice to know that the show's not over because I was freaking out.
Oh, was you really freaking out?
Yeah. And then JT's told me, this, it's been going on for a long time. And then when he said that, I realized, I was an idiot for thinking that it was true.
No, but okay, along that lines, right, about the show being over. It really can be over because I'm not saying it's over now. It's not. Obviously, this was a bit of a play on because people are thinking, a lot of people are saying, the Luxy show's finished and blah 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 blah. Which, yeah, it's had its rough moments. It's had its highs, it's had its lows, right? But in all honesty, about is it over or will it be over? It can be. It can, because if there isn't, I know, like, I keep barking on about this, but it is serious. Like, if there's not support, then the show doesn't exist because, unfortunately, Archie's not going to do the show. So the show stops, and that means the Australians won't get a show in the evening time. They have to just watch the morning show.
The reruns.
No, but I mean your American show, which is your morning show, right, for the Australians.
Yeah. So it'd be like a rerun for us because you can't even see
Yeah,
the show.
Yeah. So I think a lot of people like that. There's a show. They can hate me. That's fine. But a lot of people do enjoy, like, having an Australian, New Zealand kind of show or Asia show. Yeah. So
Hey, Lux, I've got to tell you something.
yes.
We had the UFC on in Sydney this week, the week that just passed.
Yes.
So I went to Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday night. I was doing things MMA related, and then Sunday as well. Sunday is when they held the event. So Wednesday night they had open workouts. So just a couple of the fighters got up on stage and just punching bags and stuff like that. I don't know.
Okay.
Probably wouldn't go to that again. Then they had the next night, on the Thursday night, they had the press conference.
Yes.
Then on Friday night, they had the weigh-ins.
Yes.
Or they had Q&A and then the weigh-ins, so people from the audience could ask the fighters questions.
Yes.
And then Saturday night, we have in Australia called Eternal MMA. So it's like our MMA organization, much small. I mean, very, very small compared to the UFC.
Mm-hmm.
But I got front row tickets to that, $200 for front row tickets. So that's pretty good. You can actually see the fights. You can see the fighters and stuff like that, which is just fun. And
so for $200, you managed to get all of the stuff you just mentioned?
Yeah. So the three events at nighttime that I mentioned, that they're all UFC things and they're free to go to.
Okay. You don't need a ticket to go to that? Anyone can just turn up?
No, just turn up. It's all free.
Okay.
And then the Eternal, as I said, like, that good thing about that is it's like reasonably affordable. Like $200 for front row tickets, pretty good. But then I thought the tickets might come down for the UFC, and they did come down a little bit, but they were like $1,400 for like a decent seat originally, and then they dropped them to $1,000. And I was like, the cheapest one I could get was $415 right at the back of the stadium. Or I could just go to, because I actually went to Sydney Olympic Park because I was going there with a mate of mine, and he'd bought a ticket. He'd already bought it. He and one of his friends already bought a ticket for $1,000 each. And I said, no fucking way, I'm not paying that to see a fucking...
Sell one of your watches.
I've only got one. I got
Oh,
nothing
okay.
to
Well,
sell.
sell the watch. Sell the watch.
No, I mean I can afford it. Like it's not a matter of not being able to afford it, but it's a matter of going like where do you draw the limit
Yeah, is it
and
worth
say
it?
what is it worth?
Value and what you get, right?
Yeah, but look, they almost sold it out. I mean, like they still had quite a lot of tickets still available, which is why I thought they were going to drop the price.
Mm-hmm.
And my mate said for the last one, they towards the end they started selling tickets for like $70. Like they'd really dropped them. I thought, fuck, oh, that's cool. I'm just going to wait till the bitter end. And even
Yeah.
after the event has started, I thought they would maybe drop the tickets again, but unfortunately they didn't. So just said fuck it. And I just watched it on this big screen in the pub for free.
Yeah, you might as well, because once you're like in a shitty seat, maybe I don't. I've never been to a UFC match. So I don't know.
Well,
Nelson's
no,
saying it's too expensive.
but I've been watching the UFC for something like 25 years, at least 25 years. I've never been to an MMA event because I've always either missed out on a ticket or this is back when they first came to Australia. I couldn't get a ticket. Well, the only ticket I could get was restricted view, and I regret not getting it because my mate from work said, "Oh, get the tickets." And I saw the restricted view, and I thought, "Oh, nah,
Yeah,
fuck it,
what's
I'll
the
just leave
point?
it."
Yeah, what's the point
Yeah,
spending decent money and then you can't even get a decent view?
but I do regret that because it would have been good just to get a
So when they
ticket.
say restricted view, is that like there's a concrete pillar in front of you or something like that?
Typically not, man. Like I went and saw NRL grand final. They said restricted view, and no, it wasn't restricted. I don't know. They just cover their ass just in case anyone complains.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, it would have been okay, but I didn't know at the time. But now they've gone crazy with the price, and the pricing's just gone fucking wacko. And they, but people still fucking pay it. You know, it makes me angry because if everyone just said, no, it's too expensive, we're not fucking paying this, this is ridiculous, then they would step back from it and say, okay, because they make most of their money from pay-per-view and also subscription services.
Yes.
So there's no there's no need to charge like really excessive amounts of money um, for the events. They should just make the pricing reasonable for the fans.
But if they made it too cheap as well, then it would cheapen the brand, right? They're trying to put prestige or some, we're the best and this is the best,
Well,
fighting
not
in the world.
necessarily. No, I don't. I don't. Look, at the end of the day,
Or is it cash grab?
they're,
Cash grab.
they're just money hungry, right? They don't give a fuck. They don't give a
If they
fuck.
can
They
get
just
away with it, then they'll sell it, right?
yeah,
Supply and demand. Supply and demand,
yeah,
right?
that's it. And then there's going to be people like me that whinge and complain and don't go. But at the end of the day, enough people do go and they do pay it. So yeah, it's
Nelson's
unfortunate.
saying World Cup insane prices. Well, yeah, the World Cup is definitely going to be insane.
Well, how
Yeah,
much is it to see a World Cup game?
Nelson, let us know in the chat how much. Actually, I'll just Google it and saves
Yeah.
prices for World Cup tickets.
I heard the Super Bowl, some of the tickets, like they sell these booths or something for like $1 million. I'm not sure if that's true or not, but let me have a look while you look up your one.
Well, it says on here that they brought out £45 tickets. Apparently, you can get a ticket for £45. FIFA
Yeah.
brings in new £45 ticket for 2026 World Cup. Oh, a small number of affordable tickets. Yeah. So what's that? Like 10 seats or something? How many is a
What would
small
be a
number?
normal price to see the World Cup?
How many? Okay, 10% of the seats will be at £45. So you got to be. It's like a lottery. You got to be really lucky to be able to get that.
Yeah.
So okay, some people are saying it's going to cost more than £5,000 for a ticket. Oh, under previous structure. Okay, Nelson, have you got any details? Nelson, okay, here we go. Nelson says I've seen $6,000 in Toronto. Yeah, you got to be a big fan. I'm not a football fan.
Yeah. I mean, this is where you just got to draw the line. You got to say like, how much is something worth it to you? Like, I'm looking here at the Super Bowl for 2026. The highest listed single ticket is $120,000 for a front row seat behind the Seahawks bench.
That's for millionaires, right? That's for celebrities and millionaires. That's what it's
Yeah.
for.
Other top tier VIP seats listed between 58,000 and 78,000, and that'll be USD because I didn't put Australian dollars, but that'll be USD. So that's even more. It's like 150 grand. Yeah. And then the lowest current price for a single seat ranges from 4,600 to 5,500. Fucking hell.
Yeah, but it's all relevant, right? If you're a millionaire, then big deal. I mean, you get front row seats, and you get to see a once in a lifetime event, a sporting event that you might never watch again. So, if you're making $1 million a year, then big deal, right? It's nothing.
Well, here's other luxury suites. So top tier premium seats at the Levi stadiums selling between 2.1 and $3 million.
Okay, so you know these seats, you know those tickets, right? This is why you need to buy. Listen to this. This is why you need to buy an Hublot. Okay, I used to own a. No, I'm being serious. I used to own an Hublot, Big Ben Black Magic. They would send me tickets to Formula One. Was it Formula One? 100%. They'll send me football tickets. They would send me to like semi-finals and finals and all kinds of stuff. They would send tickets. I think it was Formula One. I remember a Ferrari, some Ferrari. Yeah, I think it might have been Formula One. But yeah, they would send because they sponsor a lot of these sporting events. Hublot does as an official, sponsor or timekeeper, and they get tickets. And if you own a Hublot, you got an account called Hublot Easter, an Hublot Easter account. You log in, and you go into the section where it says events and stuff like that, and it's got like a sporting events, and it says if you want a ticket, email us, and if there's availability, we'll give you them. And every time I've asked them for a ticket, they just gave it to me
For free?
for free because you own the watch. You've paid for the watch, so
Fucking
you're
hell.
in their little VIP club.
That sounds. I've never heard that before. That's a
Yeah.
pretty good.
Yeah. So I actually recommend Hublot for that. Hublot. Let me see if I've still got my account. Let me see. Hublot Easter.
What, have you still got the watch?
No, but I can log into my account. I've still got my account. Like when you log into your account. Let me see. Accept cookies. The problem is, can I remember my password? Incorrect password. Let me try a different password. Okay, I'm logged in. Okay, 1 second. Welcome. Recent repairs. Okay, your watch. Okay, where is the tickets? Experiences and rewards. Okay, I've just logged in. Experiences and rewards. Hopefully I'll be able to share this to you. I'm just checking. What are you going to do if I can get you some tickets?
Well, I'd be very impressed.
Okay, I can share the screen because there's no private information on the screen. Okay, here we go. So share screen. So you can see at the top right, you see what says Hublot Easter, and I'm logged in. You see like the little thing, Hublot Easter. So it says here, experience and rewards. Explore Hublot exclusive experiences and rewards and become a part of the community. Featured events. There are currently no featured events at the moment. So unfortunately, there's nothing available at the moment. But when I had my watch, there was loads of stuff.
Oh, interesting.
Oh, here we go. Okay, I've got something for you. Sorry, I just scrolled down. I'll share it again. These are the previous events that you could have got tickets for. Look at what you could have had. Look what was what you could have missed out on, or what you did miss out on. Okay, here we go. UEFA Euro 2026 with Ublo. The championships, UEFA, June 30th, 2024. Polo Gold Cup, August 25th. Whoever this is, Julian, is that the new CEO? Julian, meet the CEO in 2025. Yeah, but when I had it, they had way better events.
Yeah, so basically they sponsor events. They must get a number of free tickets, and they put those tickets out to the customers. Yeah, that's pretty smart. Yeah, that's good.
Yeah, I think it's a good idea. It's nice of them because what these companies normally do with those kind of tickets, that they might get freebies as a sponsor. They'll just give them to their staff and executive board, right?
Yeah.
Instead of doing that, they're obviously giving it as a to their customers.
No, that's a smart thing. I've never heard of a company doing that before.
Yeah, I think like Rolex could never do that because they've got too many customers, right? They've got millions of customers. They couldn't do it. Whereas Hublot is a smaller niche brand where they can do it, right?
But they can just do it as like a lottery thing, right? They just
yeah. Lottery, that'd be
yeah.
Oh, I suppose or first come first serve. Well, yeah, lottery.
Yeah. Well, you just sort of register your where you live and that, and then if there's a sponsorship thing that they're doing in that area, then they can put the lottery out to those people that are registered for that region.
Yeah.
But yeah, I don't think Rolex have to do too much, do they? They've got people looking for watches.
Yeah, I think it's not. They don't need to. That's why they don't do it.
Yeah.
So why would they spend more money administrating all of that, paying staff to deal with it all when they don't have to, right?
When are you catching up with Archie?
In the next few days, hopefully. I've got to get an airplane fly to him.
So where are you right now? You're in China at the moment, are you?
Yeah. I've been here for about 6 months already. So.
Oh, you're living there permanently?
Yeah, I've said it like 100 times on the streams.
Oh no, I didn't hear that. I just thought that you were visiting China or something like that. I didn't think that you were living there.
I'm not living there, but I'm like on and off. I'm not living here, but yeah, many times I've said I'm in China. I'm in China, and no one ever believes me, which is fine. They don't have to believe me. So.
Well, why are you in China at the moment?
Oh, because I want to be.
Oh, so just
why are you in Australia?
No real reason. Oh yeah, but you might be there for like a work-related thing or relation-related thing or
this is where people get angry. This is where people get angry at me, which is okay. They can be angry. Unfortunately, I can't share too much in the Archieverse publicly because of the crazy hatred and toxicity and all that kind of stuff. So, unfortunately, I just pick one: travel, business, whatever. Pick one. And it's sad because unfortunately, the Archieverse. It's more of the fringes of the Archieverse, the hate channels and stuff. They take one little bit of information.
I'm going to assume you're in China because you're working for the Chinese government
No.
On a special project to create a weapon that will help them take Taiwan. That's what I reckon. That's my guess.
Okay. Well, hey, McLobster, $2. Check cost residence class Etihad Airways, New York to Abu Dhabi. Yeah, it's mega money. Have you seen those? It's like it's like an apartment, like a studio apartment on the fucking airplane. It's like a bedroom basically on the airplane.
Yeah, you got your own bedroom and you got a shower and stuff like that. But you wonder how close that is to then hiring a private jet. I No idea. That's well out of my league, that sort of stuff.
Let me bring it up for him because he did super chat. Here we go. I have a quick video. 1 second. And I will share the video. And thank you, McLobster. Thank you for the support. Guys, please do consider supporting. And you, Panorama, I want to say thank you to you personally for your support, because you don't have to, and you do. And I'm sorry if it was a bit clickbaity, but you assumed. You did assume. I never said, but you did assume.
Obviously. So, yeah. What do you think?
I mean,
Okay,
I got to do something to drum up a bit of business, haven't I? So
yeah. Well, it worked. I super chatted, so you got me.
thank you.
Eddie had residence pricing very significantly, but recent reports show that upgrades cost from first class are typically 2,500 to 4,500 or 4,500 AUD. One way cash upgrade, booking outright with miles. Oh, fucking hell, just answer the question. Cash ticket, 20,000 to 25,000 USD, one-way journey.
Yeah, I don't think it's worth it. It's not worth it.
No.
It's not worth it.
No. I mean, everything's relative. Everything's relative to how much you earn, how much money you've got, how close you're coming to the end of your life as well. You know, like, I mean, if you're 92 years old and you've got $30 million in the bank, you might say, fuck it, right?
Yeah, but if you look at it, all it is 2 or 3 seats. That's all you're paying for. I don't think it's worth the price.
The residence. That's just one part of it. Then you've got your own bathroom and shower.
Yeah, I get that, but big deal. You got your own bathroom
and a bed.
I mean, everyone has their own bathroom when they go into the bathroom and use it. It's your bathroom until you open the door again.
Yeah.
Right.
Well,
because if you're in business class, after someone uses the bathroom, the air hostesses will go in there and clean it all up and refresh everything. So
do they really in business class?
Yeah, they do. Yeah, they do.
Yeah.
Every time I've been in business class, that's what they do.
Yeah, right. I didn't know that.
So, yeah.
Okay.
They go in there and clean, make sure it's all fresh for the next person, because you don't want to get pee stains or, I don't know, Archie's shit in the bowl of the toilet, do you? So they make sure it's all clean for the next person.
Yeah.
So yeah, I don't think it's worth.
I got to go to bed.
All right, no worries. Me too.
All right, good to talk to you, mate.
All right, thank you. I appreciate you jumping on.
No worries, mate. Speak to you soon. Bye.
All right, take it easy. Bye. All right, I'm gonna wrap this up. Yeah, it is the end. It's the end of Tesla. In a sense, they are no longer. They're going to stop production of some of their cars, their best-selling cars. That is the end. Whether it's the end of the show, ultimately, it's up to you guys. If you guys appreciate the shows and the effort that I put into these shows, then yeah, just consider a super chat or a PayPal to Arch and just say, "Hey Arch, this is to show some support for the Luxy show." Then I'd appreciate that. But I hope you enjoyed the little twists and turns of today's show. And how was it compared to yesterday with Arch? Let me know in the chat. I'd appreciate some, constructive criticism, or let me know if it was good, bad, ugly. Let me know. I'd appreciate that. And yeah, we will see you guys tomorrow. Thank you, everyone, and thank you to Panorama Ferrari, $2, Angelic Slayer, $2, Panorama Ferrari, $2, Nelson Oliveira, show sponsor, $10, Angelic Slayer, $2. Mr. Daniel Quack, $2. Thank you, Mr. Daniel Quack. And Mutton Lobster, $2. Thank you, everyone. Let's put an outro. And yeah, I can't promise, but I'll try and bring some content from with Archie. I will try, but I can't promise, okay? All right, thank you, everyone. See you later.
Hello, I'm Archie Luxury and welcome to the program. Today I'd like to introduce a new service, Archie Luxury's Fashion Advice for a Fee. That's right, for $10 US, $10 US, Archie Luxury, Fashion Advice for a Fee. A new service to fans of the Archie Luxury channel. I wear it as a dress. See, it's a man dress, see? Because it's long enough. So look, it's a dress. It's a dress. And I can go like that, can't I? Very simply, send me the money to in the details section of this video is a PayPal address you can send the money to, and then send me a photo of your question. If it's say you want to know. Hi guys, it's Archie Luxury on the Archie Luxury channel. Guys, today I want to plug some of the services that I offer to my audience. Guys, do you need career advice? Do you need relationship advice? Do you need any sort of advice, whether it's relating to wristwatches, your life, your career, your romantic relationship? Guys, I am here to help. That's right, guys. For $50 US an hour, I provide consultancy. That's right, guys. I will talk to you and discuss your problems. Guys, $50 US an hour. That's right. You might want to ask me about how you should advance your career. You might want to ask me about, should you stay in a relationship? How do you get into a relationship? How to advance your agenda. Guys, I'm here to help you. I'm here to help you. $50 US. If you are at a stumbling block in your life and you want to know how to fix your life, please, guys, I need help with the termites. Guys, $50 US an hour. I will give you advice. Anything, career, relationship, watch collecting, how to deal with your family, how to deal with your Filipino or Thai girlfriend. Guys, I'm here to help. $50 US. PayPal to archieluxury72@gmail.com. That's right, guys. Please, guys, this is a chance